Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praises, honor, and glory that's due to our Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rekakwadash. Double honors to our apostles who told us this truth. Peace, blessings, and safety to your sincere Akim, pushing this truth and righteousness and sincerity across the four corners of the earth to make a call on election sure. All right, so, as you notice, is famous rapper, actor, T.I., man. He talks about church, all right, and is it real and how he feels about it, man. Because the people are catching on to people been hip to or been had the knowledge that church is BS, man. It's baloney, man. Some BS. So I'm gonna let this video play and I'm gonna grab some scriptures.
I've never been like a church person. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in a house with a strong, praying, tambourine bumping grandmama. You know what I'm saying? My auntie, strong, very, very strong in prayer. So I know how to pray and I know the word. You know what I'm saying? I know God is real and I've seen the presence in the hand that He's had in my life personally. Don't nobody ain't got to tell me that. I just ain't never felt the connection with church.
Why?
Man, I just don't know. It just ain't. To be honest with you, I don't think it's real. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's a business just like anything else, and it's a show just like anything else. You know what I mean? Just like you go to Broadway, you see a show. I feel like it's just like somebody standing up and public speaking, just like you get like a TED talk. And a lot of times they be putting a lot of cap on it. And when I say cap, I'm saying cap in their action. The word is the word, but sometimes they try and twist the word, make the word mean something, that will be personally benefiting to them, and not necessarily what the word mean, as its purpose. I connect with the word, like the true word, the spirit. I don't need no broker. I don't need no middleman. I don't need nobody to get my word. I done heard a preacher, I done been to church before, and the preacher say, come on, y'all, put into the collection plate, dig deeper, get your prayers past the ceiling. I say, hold up, wait a minute. Y'all telling me I got to pay this joker, you know what I'm saying, for my God to hear my prayer? Man, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
that's unfortunate.
Like that.
Those moments are unfortunate.
All right. So as y'all can see, man, hey, he like, hey, at the end, it's basically about money, man. All right, comes boiled down to that bag. Okay, I'm gonna get into these scriptures, man. Matthew 7:15 says, "Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raving wolves." It says, "Ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes or thorns or figs or thistles?" It says, it says, "Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit," man. So yeah, man. Hey, these false prophets, man, these pastors, these guys that twist the word up and think they doing something when really you going to fuck off, man. All right, you saying stuff for your benefit. All right, you saying stuff just to make it sound good, man. Okay, you're making yourself try to sound good to have your congregation give money or whatever, man. Whatever the case may be. Okay, whatever the case may be, and this is Titus 1:11. Oh wait, I'm gonna start at 10. That's Titus 1:10. It says, "For there are mainly unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision." It says, "Whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things what they are not, for filthy lucre's sake." Okay, so everything that filthy lucre's, man, for money, man. All right, some pastors to tell their congregation you have to pay this a certain amount, man. Close the doors, close the doors. You got to sow a certain amount, man. Pastors trap people and in churches to make them pay tithes. Okay, when really it's going to him, man. All right, it's going to him, and it's crazy, man. For all about that money, it's all about the money at the end of the day. Okay, they'll tell the congregation, also, go take that jab, man. You know, some pastors told their congregation that, man, and guess what? It didn't end, it didn't end well, man. You know, listening to these pastors, you would go to let me go on Sunday. You know, you only worship on Sunday, man. You know, you only see the pastor Sundays, man. You know, and people sowing all this money into this church, man. All right. I always wondered when I was a kid, how does pastors, like, how you getting so much money, man, to get that type of car, you know? But that's neither here or there, man. Hey, they're gonna pay, man. You know, they're gonna pay. These false prophets are gonna pay, man, twisting this word up and not teaching 100% truth, man. You know, but like I said, it's all about it's for that money, man. It's 1 Timothy 6:10. It says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some converted after they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows, man. Yeah, it says, for the love of money is the root of all evil, man. They'll do anything and everything for a bag, man. Anything and everything for a bag, and people paying. Okay? Because guess what? Our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. All right? Our people are destroyed, man, and they don't know no better. Okay? Let me go tithe. Let me give I seen somebody give about $500 before, man. You know? How many more? In the congregation is filled, man. How much money is that on Sunday, man? You know, people getting $300, $400, like what? You know? And at the end, T.I. said, the pastor said, you gotta come on, dig in the pot so the Lord can hear your prayers, man. Don't work like that, man. All right? They don't work like that, man. You know, that's just being money hungry, and people know. Our people know, but they have no other way out, man. They don't know nothing else, man. You know, they grew up. Some people grew up in that environment, grew up in the church, so you can't tell them nothing. Okay. Moving on is Exodus 20:3. It says, "Thou shalt have no other gods before me." Yeah, you worshiping these idols in the church. That's another reason why I brought this up, because it's all a fake, man. You know, you got them idol worship. You got Caesarea hanging up in the church, man. Okay, y'all thinking that's the Lord, man. When some people know the Lord is not even that color, man. You know, pursuing the revelations, man. Okay, so it's our people, man, are gone, man. All right, church is a bunch of BS. Church is a bunch of BS, man. And I couldn't even step in there, man. I couldn't even step in the church. You know, I throw up, man. Hey, man, it's so many wicked ass spirits. You know, shit going on behind closed doors. You know, but guess what? The eyes of the Lord are 10 times brighter than the sun, beholding the good and the evil, man. You know, he see everything. Can't get shit past him, man. All right? Can't get shit past the Lord, man. At all. Okay? So, 2 more, and we're going to close out. This is Deuteronomy 4:2. It says, "Oh, ye shall not add unto the word which I command you, neither shall ye diminish aught from it, that ye may keep the commandments of the Lord your power, which I command you." So yeah, that's what he mentioned, man. These pastors or preachers, they'll take away and add things to put a twist to it, man. When really, that's not the way to break it down, man. Okay, if you was to break it down a certain way, a lot of people in that congregation, they get cut, man. You know, and that's what certain reasons why they take bits and pieces of certain scriptures, because, man, yeah, the good part, but you're leaving out the part that you know is true, that's gonna cut you, man. All right, you leaving out that part, man. You leaving out the most important part. Neither add nor take away. Y'all add your words. I'm gonna say this, but then I'm gonna put I'm gonna add a little twist. No, that's not how it's supposed to go, man. I'm gonna take that out, and then yeah, they'll mess with that type shit. You know what I'm saying? No, man. You know, that's not how that shit, man. Just think about it. It's disgusting, man. Okay, it's disgusting, man. And some churches, man, I just thought about it. Some churches, man, have double offering at one service, and then they have they got a fucking, some churches on Sunday, they have early morning, mid morning, and evening, and they do double offering at all of those, man. So, hey, man, that shit wicked, man. That shit wicked, man. That shit is, and there's people going to all those, paying all those times, man. Or if they don't, they'll go to one service and pay, and then the shit, you know, it's wicked, man. A church message is all crap. It's an act. It's a circus show, you know, like Broadway. It's some bullshit, man. So, it's Proverbs 3 and 5, 3, 5 and 6. All right, chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. It says, "Trust in the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shah, with all thy heart, and lean not unto thy own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths." Yeah, man. So, like I said, these preachers and pastors, they leaning on to their own understanding of the other scriptures, man. They're teaching it the way they want to, instead of teaching it the way it's supposed to be taught. All right, you adding your little twist to it and juggling it and hey, man, if you went to a pastor and tell him to break certain scriptures down the West, he couldn't do it, man, because it's a twist to it, and it's always they always gotta combat with what's supposed to be taught, man. No, I'm gonna do it this way. You teaching your congregation wrong, man. All right, tell them it's okay to do wicked shit, man. All right, you're not pushing the right things, man. Because if you did, and if you pushed the right things and told people the truth, they wouldn't come to your church, man. You know, people love getting fed lies, man. These people are people who are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. And hey, man, they sottish, they stupid. You know, they stupid, man. It's really the Lord, you know, doing that to them. But when that time comes, everybody's gonna come into realization that, man, the prophets on the highways and hedges, man, you know, that's teaching 100% truth, man. Those are the men you want to listen to, the ones that you mock and make fun of, man. When really, you know, they got the 100% truth, man. You know, teaching the scriptures the right way, man. Not going off, not adding to the word, not taking it away just for some fucking clout, man. You know, just to be on TV, just to get, fuck all that, man. The Lord will destroy you, man. Simple. You know, hey, beware of these false prophets, man. But that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up, man. But it's wicked, man. That shit is wicked. Hope this video is edifying. Till next time, Shalom.